Question 4 is another words in context question. Now, looking at the 4 answer choices, I noticed that all 4 of these are quite higher level or more difficult words. And so I know this question is more about knowing each of these words than it is about understanding and reading the passage. It's really not a comprehension question. So I'm going to start by going over all 4 words. The first word is circumvent, which means to find a way around something, to find a workaround. That means to circumvent. It can also mean to avoid. That can also mean to avoid. Corroborate means to verify or validate. So if you corroborate a statement, it means you verify or validate a statement, usually using some sort of data or evidence. C is disseminate, and disseminate means to spread, but we usually use it specifically in the context of spreading or disseminating information. So you disseminate information, you let a lot of people know, you spread that information around. That's what that means. Answer choice D is implement, which means to carry out, and specifically, usually we mean it to we use it in the context of carrying out a plan, sometimes some sort of agreement, or maybe even a contract. So we can implement a plan, we carry out that plan. So those are the 4 answer choice words. Now I'm going to go back to the passage and read the first sentence where it says the results of clinical trials testing the efficacy of common medical interventions sometimes fail to, so they're not able to do something to blank, they're not able to do blank to conclusions that practitioners reach based on their real world observations. So they're saying here are results we have from these trials, and here are the conclusions from these observations, the real world observations. So there's something that we need to do between them or amongst them that we're not able to do. So it doesn't make sense that the results of the trials are able to avoid or go around the conclusions of the observations. I don't even know what that would mean. Answer choice B, corroborate. If I use the word corroborate here, it means that the results of the trials verify the results or conclusions or in the real world observation. So what that means is the stuff that we saw in the tests or in the trials confirm the stuff that we saw in real world observation. So that I like. If I put answer choice C in that blank, that would mean that the results of the trials don't spread information about the real world observations and those conclusions. Well, the results of the trials cannot spread information. They are information, but they don't do spreading information. So disseminate would not work here. Answer choice D, implement, it means to carry out. So again, a result from a trial cannot carry out conclusions from a different set of observations. So the only word that makes sense in this results and conclusion relationship is answer choice B.